In this video, we're counting down the top 10 biggest cities in England by GDP, and the scale of these economies might just surprise you. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is the maritime powerhouse of southern England, Southampton. With a GDP of around $11 billion, this port city proves that global trade and innovation are very much alive on the English coast. As one of the UK's busiest ports, it's a key gateway for international trade, and yes, it's still famous for its Titanic legacy, but today, it's all about cruise liners, marine technology, and export power. Beyond the docks, Southampton is home to a strong aerospace and tech sector, driven by research from the prestigious University of Southampton, a hub for AI, robotics, and clean energy. Add in a thriving student community, world-class maritime industries, and a growing green economy, and you've got a city that's steering full speed into the future. Coming in at number 9 is the dynamic heart of the East Midlands, Nottingham. With a GDP of around $14 billion, this city blends rich history with a bold modern edge. Known worldwide as the home of Robin Hood, Nottingham has traded its medieval legend for a high-tech future, and it's paying off big time. Today, the city thrives on life sciences, digital innovation, and advanced manufacturing, with major global firms choosing Nottingham as their UK base. But it's not all business suits and science labs. Nottingham's also a university powerhouse, fueling a young, creative, and highly skilled workforce. The city's startup scene is booming, its tram-connected downtown is buzzing, and sustainable regeneration projects are transforming its skyline. At number 8, we head to England's stunning south coast, Bournemouth and Poole. With a combined GDP of around $15 billion, this seaside duo proves that the coast isn't just for holidays, it's serious business territory. Known for their golden beaches and vibrant tourism industry, Bournemouth and Poole have evolved into one of the UK's most dynamic regional economies. Tourism still brings in millions, but today, it's innovation that's making waves here. Bournemouth has built a name for itself as a digital and creative hotspot, home to thriving tech startups, media studios, and financial service firms. Meanwhile, Poole anchors the region with its marine engineering, advanced manufacturing, and one of the UK's largest natural harbours, a vital gateway for trade and logistics. At number 7, we head to the rolling hills of South Yorkshire, Sheffield. Known once as the Steel City, this industrial icon has reinvented itself into one of England's most forward-thinking urban economies. With a GDP of around $19 billion, Sheffield's transformation is nothing short of remarkable. From the clang of forges to the hum of innovation labs, Sheffield has shifted from heavy steel to advanced manufacturing, green energy, and high-tech engineering. It's now home to the world-renowned Advanced Manufacturing Research Centre, where global giants like Boeing and Rolls-Royce collaborate on next-gen technologies. Once fueled by steel, now powered by ideas, Sheffield stands as a shining example of how an industrial past can forge a bold, modern future. At number 6, we travel to England's vibrant southwest, the creative and tech-savvy city of Bristol. With a GDP of around $23 billion, Bristol has earned its place as one of the UK's most dynamic and forward-thinking economies. Perched along the River Avon, Bristol blends history, innovation, and culture like nowhere else. Once a major maritime hub, it's now steering into the future with booming industries in aerospace, engineering, and media production. Home to giants like Airbus and Rolls-Royce, the city's aerospace sector is literally reaching for the skies. Meanwhile, Bristol's thriving creative scene, from animation studios to film production, has made it one of the UK's cultural capitals. With its bold ideas, youthful spirit, and sky-high ambitions, Bristol isn't just shaping England's southwest, it's shaping the future. At number 5, we sail into the legendary city of Liverpool. With a powerhouse GDP of around $50 billion, this northern icon has evolved from a historic port into one of England's most influential modern economies. Once the gateway to the world, Liverpool's docks fueled the British Empire's global trade, and that maritime spirit still drives the city today. Its port of Liverpool remains one of the busiest in the UK, connecting Britain to the global market and powering industries from logistics to manufacturing. But Liverpool's magic isn't just in trade, it's in culture, creativity, and innovation. From global port to creative powerhouse, Liverpool continues to prove that true greatness is built on resilience, rhythm, and reinvention. Coming in at number 4 is the beating heart of West Yorkshire, Leeds. With a booming GDP of around $83 billion, Leeds stands tall as one of the UK's fastest-growing economic powerhouses. Once an industrial mill town, Leeds has spun itself into a modern metropolis of finance, innovation, and opportunity. Today, it's the financial capital of Northern England, home to major banks, legal firms, and tech startups driving the region's transformation. But there's more to Leeds than business. The city thrives on education, healthcare, and digital media, backed by world-class universities that attract talent from across the globe. Its skyline is rising fast, its creative quarters are buzzing, and billions in new developments are reshaping its future. Taking the number 3 spot is the powerhouse of the North, Manchester. With a staggering GDP of around $111 billion, this city is a global symbol of innovation, creativity, and unstoppable energy. Born from the Industrial Revolution, Manchester was once the textile capital of the world, and that pioneering spirit still fuels it today. Now, it's a modern metropolis driving finance, technology, media, and education, industries that have made it one of Europe's fastest-growing urban economies. From BBC studios to indie game developers, the city thrives on creativity and culture. Add in 2 world-famous football clubs, Manchester United and Manchester City, and you've got global influence that stretches far beyond England's borders. At number 2, we head to the heart of England, the mighty Birmingham. With a powerhouse GDP of around $115 billion, Birmingham stands tall as the UK's second-largest economy and the beating industrial heart of the Midlands. Once the workshop of the world, Birmingham built its legacy on manufacturing and metalwork. But in 2025, the city has evolved into a modern powerhouse of technology, finance, and innovation. From automotive engineering to digital startups, it's a city that never stopped reinventing itself. With its rich history, bold ambition, and unstoppable momentum, Birmingham has proven that being at the center of England means being at the center of progress, a city forging the future, one innovation at a time. And finally, taking the crown at number 1, the unstoppable, world-renowned capital of England, London. With an extraordinary GDP of around $900 billion, London isn't just the richest city in the UK, it's one of the most powerful economic engines on the planet. From the historic halls of Westminster to the gleaming towers of Canary Wharf, London is where tradition meets innovation. It's home to the London Stock Exchange, a global financial center that shapes markets from New York to Tokyo. London's skyline tells its story, centuries of empire and art now joined by cutting-edge architecture and green innovation. It's a city constantly reinventing itself, leading in sustainability, tech startups, and digital transformation, all while remaining a magnet for global talent and opportunity.